up, everyone? Welcome in to my channel. Thanks for joining me tonight. It was a full day of college football, a great day of college football, a lot of games to choose from. There was a variety of games, but the one that stood out to me the most was UCLA and LSU. Of course, I live here in Southern California. And, it was a repeat of what we saw last week from the UCLA Bruins. The UCLA Bruins once again, played their game and they outplayed LSU. Now, LSU came into this game as favorites, because there was a talent discrepancy between these two teams. LSU was the favorites coming into this game, and the Bruins, they were slight underdogs entering the game, but they outmatched the Tigers. They physically pressured them. They, rushed the passer all night. They made it very, very difficult for LSU's quarterback to get a throw off to lead his offense down the field. Max Johnson struggled tremendously tonight, but this was a marquee victory by UCLA, and UCLA once again made a very, very loud statement. I think the country heard tonight from UCLA. I think the country can now take this team more seriously. I think that people realize how good UCLA is. And it's not only, that they're an offensive juggernaut, but it's also the fact that their defense has been stellar too. It's not only their offense, they're doing it on both sides of the ball, which is really, really great. UCLA's defense sacked Johnson 4 times and knocked him down repeatedly, while thriving behind what they have is a stout defense. And they managed to hold LSU to just 48 yards rushing. That's staggering. UCLA's offense was tremendous. Again, they used Zach, their running back. I always, mess up on his last name because I'm still trying to get it down. But Zorbanet, please forgive me if I mispronunciated his name. But he ran for 117 yards and a touchdown on 11 carries. This guy transferred from Michigan. You can say that he wasn't utilized properly by Jim Harbaugh when he was at Michigan, but he has transferred from Michigan and he has fit in nicely. He has worked wonders for a guy like Chip Kelly, who's very creative and very innovative, as we've seen from time to time, as we've seen over and over again. He, also hauled in a 35-yard reception in the second quarter to help set up a touchdown. That put the Bruins up 14-7. After that, UCLA never relinquished the lead. They were able to hold on. Their offense was just a bit too much for LSU. And LSU's defense got completely swallowed up. They just looked discombobulated. Their offense looked out of sync. And that's because UCLA put a lot of pressure on their quarterback, didn't really give him much room to work or make things happen for that offense. And, once again, you got to give a lot of credit to UCLA's defense. UCLA's quarterback, once again, was amazing. There was times that he made a few mistakes, that he was a bit careless with the football. But overall he was able to hit his strides. He found his receiver Kyle Phillips for a 45-yard touchdown strike. So this win improves UCLA to 2-0. I also believe that this is the school's biggest win since 2015. If you go back, Jim Mora was the coach at the time. This is their first win against AP top 16 seed or higher. So, that says a lot about this program. And this is a big win for Chip Kelly. For a guy who's been on a hot seat in recent years, he can breathe a little bit. His seat has suddenly cooled down some. That it's really, really looking good for him at UCLA right now. And UCLA puts the Pac-12 on notice, I would say. This will be a tough reality for a lot of people. And a lot of people are now seeing what UCLA is capable of because of that talent that they have. This team has talent in abundance. This team has a young core, a deep young core, led by Thompson Robinson, the two running backs that's been sensational. Enough can't be said about what we've seen from this UCLA team in the prior 2 weeks so far. They've been solid. The Bruins are a veteran squad, and their offensive line helped open some big holes at timely moments for both Britton Brown and Charbonnet. So it's just amazing what we've seen from this team, and now it's a throwback to Kelly's premier offense that he had at Oregon. It's looking like that. This offense is starting to resemble that Oregon offense that he built in Oregon. And, this offense suddenly is predicated on speed. This team is built on physicality and veteran leadership. So, hey, UCLA's in the step. They're in the step up. They're in the right direction. They're stepping in the right direction, and they're on the right track so far. They still have a schedule that is gonna be very tough. They must play teams like Oregon and Washington out of the Pac-12 North, so that those won't be easy. They will be tested against the Ducks and Washington, but Oregon, as we know, has struggled against Fresno State on Saturday, and the number 20 Huskies fell to Montana. So it's been a bumpy start for those two teams. So the way UCLA played tonight, they can beat anyone. They made that known tonight, and it was just a great victory overall for the UCLA Bruins. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that, because without you guys, none of this is possible. And I want to thank you guys for bearing with me as I'm still learning this stuff. I'm still getting better each day. So I want to thank you guys for, taking the time out of your night, our day, to listen and come and have a little fun with me as I talk sports with you guys. But I'm gonna check out of here now. You guys have a good night. I'm tired. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Take care. And Good luck to all the Bruins fans out there. You know, you guys have every reason to be optimistic after what has happened following the first two games of the season. Take care, everyone. Peace.